Behold, I Come Quickly, by Stephanie M. Perry. Episode 10, The Church of Philadelphia. The Church of Philadelphia is the sixth church. Read Revelation 3 verses 7 to 13. In verse 7, Jesus assured the pastor and his church that whatever door the Lord opens no man can shut, and whatever door the Lord shuts no man can open. In verse 8, Jesus told the messenger that he had set an open door for him, a door of opportunity, because he had a little strength from the spiritual battle he had been enduring. The pastor and his church faithfully kept the words of Jesus and had not denied his name. Judging from the absence of exhortations in this letter, it is clear that the Church of Philadelphia was completely aligned with God's will. The pastor lived the life of a true saint, serving as an example to his congregation and to those around them. They resisted false doctrine and refused to tolerate sin. If the letter was a school report card, the church had received an A+. In verse 9, Jesus said to the messenger, "Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews, and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee." Revelation 3 verse 9. Why would Jesus tell the messenger of the Church of Philadelphia that he will make the synagogue of Satan to worship before his feet? It is the same thing God said in Isaiah 60 verse 14, where God will make those who persecute the saints to bow themselves before his people. "The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee, the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel." Isaiah 60 verse 14. As heirs of Christ's kingdom, we will share in Jesus' glory. He will make those who have afflicted us to bow themselves down to us. This type of worship is not like the worship which belongs to God, but is a show of acknowledgement and subjection. Our enemies will become subjected unto us in the coming kingdom of God, where we will rule with Christ forever. Note, there is more info on this subject in a future episode titled The Millennium. This reveals God's favor upon his people, which compels our enemies to admit this grace, and acknowledge that God does indeed love his people. Because the pastor kept his commandments, Jesus promised in verse 10 that he will keep the pastor from the hour of temptation, which will come upon all the world. This also meant his congregation would be protected from this temptation as well. Remember, the word temptation in Revelation 3 verse 10 relates more to the time in the last days when the whole world will be deceived and seduced by the Antichrist to commit the worst abominations in honor of him. More will be discussed on this matter in a later episode titled The Fifth Trumpet. Let's recap. Christians should pattern their lives after the Church of Philadelphia. We should persevere in our walk with God and keep our faith in Jesus, never denying his name, even in the face of tribulation and persecution. We should also pray that the Lord opens a door of opportunity for us to continue our work for him. In the next episode, we will talk about the Church of Laodicea, whose lifestyle is an example of the sad and selfish life of the modern church today.